My name is Staff Sergeant Martin Chiraga. I'm one of the full-timers here. We have open house here in Detroit Lakes Armory. We just got through a massive remodel over the last about 16 months, and we're inviting the community in to learn a little bit about what's happening here and actually open the place up for the community again. Added a second door here.
Okay.
Because we do live in the Northwoods, so it's kind of nice to have that separation.
Yeah.
They ended up redoing the sidewalks. They ended up cutting new pipes and water lines into the building, electricity, that kind of stuff. Not too much has changed in here. They did clean up the bathrooms and remodel those, and then we actually have a private entrance for the recruiter so they can have separate meetings. And the main office isn't changed too much, but they did add a nice private office for the readiness NCO, and all the lights, ceiling tiles, HVAC system all upgraded and energy efficient. Some of these used to be tables and storage, so we actually have a new server room, some storage back here, a place for vending. And then further in the back they have classrooms for so we can separate soldiers and do training. They ended up moving the weight room back there so the soldiers can come in and actually train, weight lift, exercise.
How many soldiers are actually trained here, go through here?
So we have about 180 soldiers on our roster. Every single weekend we do have training. We have anywhere from 130 to 150 soldiers that actually attend drill. And some of the soldiers you see around today, that's what they're here for. They're here training. We have requirements to train every single month. And we're here this month for that.
So I know you're from Bemidji.
Yes.
I've seen a couple guys from Park Rapids. So where are they all coming from?
All over the state of Minnesota. Some live in Fargo. Some live. We actually have a soldier as far as Dickinson that comes here. Some soldiers live in Nebraska, other states, Wisconsin. So they come from all over Minnesota and the surrounding area to come drill. We have the Family Assistance Center. She's got her own office here. So she provides resources for veterans, service members, and soldiers that are currently in the unit and their families for any types of services or anything that they might need. Monday through Friday, that's her job. She also travels this region and supports all the armories in this region. There's 4 or 5 armories that she's actually oversees and helps.
How many actual armories are there?
There's roughly 36 armories across the state. In this northwest region, we've got about 6. So we're pretty spread out up here in the north. Something they did inside of here, they cleaned up the floor. Actually took a layer off the floor, repainted the floor, resealed it, and you can see on the ceiling there's HVAC system. They have sound absorption, and they insulated the exterior walls. So you can see the walls. We'll head over to the supply room. So this is our supply room. Not much has changed in here, but we painted the walls, painted the floors, brightened it up, got some new shelving, really make it more efficient for what we do here at drill. And then the biggest change that happened here in the Armory is actually the new restroom facility. They've actually have a full shower, locker room, and bathrooms for both male and female. That entire side of the Armory was gutted and rebuilt. We have 4 soldiers on the books right now that are female. With with the Army opening up the combat positions to females, we're slowly integrating those that want to join the infantry into the unit. They had a couple different rooms over here.
Okay.
And this whole thing is now lockers. This is actually the office where the full-time staff has been for the last 16 months. So we have 4 of these vehicles in here. They're M2 A2 ODS SA model Bradley fighting vehicle. These are upgraded from what we used to have about 10 years ago. A lot better performance, a lot more information. The SA stands for situational awareness. So soldiers that are riding in the back, there's a lot more information coming into the vehicle, so they can listen and they can hear a lot better. They can see what's going on and understand what's going on the battlefield. So we put 7 soldiers in the back and 3 are crew members. So three people to run and operate the vehicle, and then 7 soldiers that are operate out of the back. We take them to the battlefield wherever we need to. They dismount and they can help on the ground as well. As soon as it warms up, we're out in the field, we're driving, we're shooting, all that kind of stuff. So we spend most of the winter months training, doing the administration stuff, and prepping for our field maneuvers. And one of the requirements to actually use this vehicle and shoot it is to do testing. You have to test on all the weapon systems and all that. You'll see soldiers moving around, carrying things, that kind of stuff. That's what they're doing. They're testing out their time, and there's certain requirements that they have to before we can go shoot all of this live. So we have an entire sheet of requirements that everyone is supposed to complete. They go through, they get scored, they get tested. If they don't pass it, they have a chance to retest and retrain. So there's a list that every single year we have to go through all this, and everybody who operates this vehicle has to go through this. These are computer simulators. It acts just like the vehicle does. All the sights, all the controls are the same as what we have inside of the turret. So we're required to go through and perform functions on the simulator prior to, again, actually getting in the vehicle and shooting live rounds. It gets more practice. It doesn't take up range time. We can pack this up and take it anywhere with us.
700 meters.
Fire.
On the way.
Lead him. Fire.
On the way.
Delta right, shift left. There you go. Fire.
On the way.
Target. Cease fire. Typically, we have our Bradley commander, our gunner, and then the driver helps operate the computer. Obviously, typically they drive it. these vehicles are far superior than what this unit deployed with. Better sights, better electronics, better everything. And again, it's nice to see the retired soldiers come in and see the differences and just what they had. They had this kind of stuff.
How many in this unit here today have been deployed?
That number decreases every single year. A lot of the deployed soldiers receive promotions, or they decide, hey, I want to move on with my life, and they fulfill their contract, and that's it. So off the top of my head, it's difficult to count. But any soldier you see with a patch underneath the flag has been deployed for some period of time.
And where have you served?
I served with this unit in Bosnia in 2003, 2004, and then also on the long deployment with this unit in 2005. This unit, we pride ourselves on working together in camaraderie, so we tend to stick it out with each other.